What is going on, guys? Solid Nate Money here. Yep, back. First time in a long time. I want to come on here to talk about how stupid the frickin' stock market is today. Now, I'm guessing I'm going to beat Strongman Personal Finance, who's going to say pretty much the same thing I'm going to say here. But yeah, Beyond Meat came out with their earnings, and they're so bad. They're so fucking bad. They have a negative gross profit margin. Okay, so for the people that don't understand or don't know, I should say, accounting, finance, how all this stuff works. Okay, when you sell products, that's called revenue. And your cost of those products is your cost of goods sold. And then if you take the revenue minus the cost of goods sold, it's called gross profit. Let me give you a quick example. Let me say that I produce a gallon of milk. Okay, I have a cow and I make a gallon of milk. I sell that for $10. That's my revenue. But let's say it costs me $11 to produce it. You know, I'm just making an example up. My cost is $11. That's how much it cost me to. That's my cost of the product. Cost of goods sold. That's before expenses such as like salaries, other overhead expenses, you know, utilities, etc., etc. That's just how much it costs for me to sell it. AKA, let me do another example. Subway sells you a sandwich for $10, but their costs, you know, the bread and the meat or whatever, is $5. That's their cost of goods sold. Beyond Meat has a negative gross profit margin, and the shares are up 20% after hours. It's like, dude, the stock market is so stupid. Why is anybody buying this? For the last year, guys, the stock is it's now a $20 stock after rallying 20%. Last year, they lost it's something like $5.22 per share. Okay? So if you assume that it's going to continue into next year, let's even say it gets better and they only lose $3 a share. I mean, it's only a $20 stock. They're going to lose $3 a share in earnings? It's bad. It's really bad. You expect companies to someday make money, and their revenues are down like 20% year over year. It's terrible. They're losing revenue. They're going down, and the shares are up. Just shows you how stupid the stock market is. I think eventually, once they're done with this bullshit, once they're done getting this rally out of their system, they're going to sell it off. I expect the shares to fade down to like $13. Honestly, there's very little value in this company. There really is. There's very little. For the quarter, they made something like $77 million of revenue. That's their revenue, guys. That's not their profit. That's how much revenue they sold. How much revenue they booked. That is low. Like, a normal guy with his group of friends could come up with $70 million. Not that hard. You know, if you have some rich friends, it wouldn't be that freaking hard to make $70 million. You could do that, you know, selling stocks. Not that I'm anywhere close to that, but let's say you have a few people that have, you know, $20 million portfolio. They could come up with something like that after a certain number of months. You know, they have some good home run months. Shit. So, anyways, it's terrible. It's ridiculous. I'm looking forward to this. I don't have any position right now. I used to own it though. I used to have it when they were actually growing their revenue. But now the stock is dead to me. I want to see it go to nothing, but I'm glad I don't have a position because I would have definitely wanted to have puts before earnings because the stock is so bad. And they released these earnings that are better than estimates, but their estimates are just, they're never deserving of a rally. The stock should have been down to like $3. It's on life support. Anyway, guys, that's all I have to say for now. Beyond Meat sucks. It's the worst. I can't think of a worse stock than that. It's so bad. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Take care.